Hey guys, I never really show you candles on my channel, at least not lately. It's been all about the tarts, and I do enjoy melting tarts. That is my preference, but I also enjoy burning candles. So I have a candle here that I want to show you. It's by a company called Makes Sense of New York, and I found out about this company on Facebook. I was kind of excited when I found out about this company because just from the title of it, the name of the company, I was really intrigued. I wanted to know what this company was all about, what did they have to offer, and where are they located in New York. Because as most of you know, I live in New York City. Born and raised here in New York City, and so I wanted to know, what's up with this company. So I went on to their Facebook page and I kind of looked around. I wanted to see what people were saying, what their customers were posting, what their fans were posting, and I saw a lot of positive reviews. That's all I saw was positive reviews. And I looked at their photo album just to see, what all they had to offer. And I saw pictures of really nice looking candles. And so then I went over to their website. And I was really interested in finding out, okay, well, what's so special about these candles? What are people raving about? Because I had never heard of them before. And once I went to the website, I saw the listing of products that they had, the listing of candles, and just the different blends, and I said, okay, now I see. So basically what these candles are, they're premium candles. They're really fine fragrances, very high-end candles at an affordable price. Now, as I looked around on the website and on the Facebook page, I found out that this company has been featured on TV, has been featured in a few magazines, as well has been featured on a talk show. So I thought, okay, this is kind of like in a different league from what I'm accustomed to. And I was kind of surprised that the price point of the candles were so affordable. Now, the owner's name is Markanthony. Let me show you his business card. And I will provide his contact information as well as information, the link to his Facebook page, his website, and then from his website you can also link to his Twitter and follow him there. All right. Now, Make Sense of New York is a company that was started back in 1998. So they've been around for a while, and they started out in Brooklyn, New York, which is very close to where I'm located in the heart of New York City. And so I'm going to show you some of the flyers and the, I guess the ad campaigns for Make Sense of New York. Then I'll show you the website, and then I'll show you what the candle looks like and talk a little bit more about it. Okay, I'm just going to turn this light off because I end up with a glare because these are really high gloss. So this one says Make Sense of New York, and it gives some information about the vendor and contact information. And just to take a look at this candle, let's see here, there is a really pretty etching on the front of the candle. It shows butterflies and flowers and that really pretty scroll design, very nice looking, and it shows it here too, and I think you could probably see that. Now, Make Sense of New York has been featured in several magazines. This one, which I'm not familiar with, but